Hi, I'm Jude Kirk and welcome to Let's Go Shopping. First up today we have the Hornby Shoe Outlet with some incredible goodies again, Sandra.
Yes.
Lovely boots.
Yeah, very nice boots. This one's lovely. Gorgeous colour.
It is beautiful shading, isn't it?
Good size heel for everyday wear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Going to work and everything. And this wee shoe here is just lovely. Very, very soft leather. It's like a wee slipper.
Hey, look, that's even nice for women that are working, isn't it? That are on their feet all day.
And a lot of people don't like wearing a slipper, so that's quite a nice alternative to having a slipper inside. It's like a shoe.
Yes.
And the wee wedge, just a wee tanny colour.
Well, that goes with everything,
Yep,
doesn't it?
quite classical, and it's quite good because it's got the crepe sole, so it's really comfy.
And I love this. We were actually discussing off a film. I love the ballet slipper when and only when they've actually got that flat toe on them, the square toe.
And that's another new colour, so that's lovely.
Beautiful.
And it's got a wee bit of a heel, so some of the flats are quite flat, but that has got a wee bit of a heel.
No, I like that.
And then it's just the wee red one with the
summery one.
Flower, you know, just for, you know, everyday wear too for the young ones. And this is another wedge, but it's very, very light. Just
incredibly light.
Yeah, hidden heel, so you've definitely got the height, but it's hidden away there.
And I'm loving this one here.
And
it's quite diesel looking actually.
And it's also got the zip, so you don't have to undo the laces all the time. And it's a leather one, that one. It's not, you know, it's,
it's leather. Not the vinyl, because there are a few vinyl rip-offs of this type, I think, around it.
And the canvas one too, that's a lot better because you've got the canvas can get dirty, where the leather you can clean.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Put some beeswax on that to start off with.
But
you sell all the product out there as well,
we've got all the polishes and water-resistant sprays like for your suede.
Let's go on to these though. These are yummy.
And these are rub-off, so they've actually been hand-washed. The colour's been put on and they've been hand-washed off. So,
oh God, they are gorgeous. I love this sort of bluey grey tone too.
And they're just a slip-on, so you've got leather, the elastic either side.
Yeah, very nice indeed. And these?
Yes, they're just lovely. And it's got the zip on the outside, which is unusual.
They are gorgeous.
People get a bit scared of suede, but suede, if you look after it, you spray it.
Absolutely.
It lasts a lifetime.
I must admit, absolutely. It's just as good as the leather, isn't it?
It is.
But you've got to do the maintenance on it. Spray
I mean,
it
you can't go to rugby in it. You can't go watching the rugby in it, but it's it's good for, you know.
Mind you, let's face it, your leather boots don't look too flash after you've worn them to the rugby either, though, do they? And these just come in the two colours, and a good selection of sizes at this stage?
All sizes. They only came in yesterday, all these shoes.
Oh, okay, beautiful.
And they're all on sale. All the shoes on the table are sale.
And of course you've got all these gorgeous bags in as well.
Yep.
Love the black and the
this
tan.
Is quite a nice colourway too.
Yeah, very nice, and of course all sizes in those as well. Open 6 days a week. Hornby Shoe Outlet at 383 Main South Road in the Branston Centre in Hornby. Loads of parking out front. Rosalie from Maxwell Fashions joins us now to go through two more beautiful styles.
Thank you, Jude, and as usual I've layered them up a little bit, so we'll get started. I bought in a classic black wool coat. To me it is just a piece that everyone should have in their wardrobe. Needs a little bit of colour, you know, when you zhuzh it up to go out during the day, so any sort of scarf. I've done my animal print today, we seem to be into that a bit. But the jacket itself, beautifully tailored into the back with a little invisible belt, so fits and is flat as to any figure shape. Fully lined, of course, and has the wee collar that sits back and again can fold back into a nice wee revere. So something that you can just wear day and night. 20 years you should get out of that garment. And I've put underneath it today something a bit more casual, but we've got these little sleeveless vests which are super for when you're inside and it's a bit cool, but you don't actually need a big jersey.
Yes.
I've got these in a variety of colours, and underneath I've put this gorgeous sort of seaside scene really, wee top, just to bring in a little bit of colour, and our gorgeous black trousers as well. So this is a really relaxed outfit, but very, very good for that, just when you need a little bit of warmth, but you don't want something bulky.
And it's incredibly stylish as well, isn't it?
It's very smart, very simple. And now I've brought in my wee Michelin tire man. She's got so many layers on, but never mind. Started off with the tartan and spot scarf just because it's a bit of fun. This jacket, now we've really come into the cold time. This is a suede fabric, which is really nice to wear. It won't pill, wears beautifully, and it's got a little bit of padding behind it just for that additional bit of warmth, but not bulk. So nicely styled again, nice detail, just buttons, and it's nicely shaped into the back as well. Now, I've kept in tone very much here because these rich taupes are very flattering for a lot of colour, a lot of hair colours. And the wee sleeveless jacket, pockets again in several different colours, and your little must-have when you're out walking. And again, it's not freezing cold, but you want something just to keep your chest warm. And voila, underneath. When I was dressing this, I thought, oh, it's like, how many people can you fit in a mini?
I love it though, what you've done.
In fact, I don't think you'd need to take a suitcase on holiday. You just put your layers on.
This blouse is beautiful.
Yeah. So, gorgeous blouse, and right underneath, and this is something that's just come into store, is a wool blend singlet. Now, we don't usually get down to the nitty-gritty, but you might be able to see this if she doesn't lose her head. It's got a lovely little lace inset in the top, and it's beautiful fabric. So it keep you scrummy and warm.
Absolutely.
Underneath all your other layers.
Absolutely. All these layers and beautiful garments. Maxwell Fashion, 17 Lillian Street, out at Horseville. And it's torture session again for me. Jeanette from Bun Runners in, and the aroma is divine. Jeanette, how are you?
I'm great, Jude. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you.
Oh, good.
And your team, of course, has been flat out here.
Absolutely flat out.
Let's start with the beautiful cooked breakfast.
Well, that's our brekkie special. We do a full breakfast. We've got a full breakfast menu, but we do this brekkie special for $8.50, where you can come in and order it, and it takes 3 minutes to cook. So when you order it, it's 3 minutes and it's on your plate. And because it's cooked on the grill, it's quick, and so it's priced really smartly at $8.50.
Wow,
yeah,
that's fabulous. What a great start, that and a cup of coffee.
Yeah, and it's not too big, which I think is nice. And we do that all day up until sort of until our lunch is ready.
And do you know what I love as well? There's just no grease on the plate either.
No.
You really cook it. It's all thought of, isn't it?
Cooked cleanly, yeah.
Beautiful here, beautiful family, but these are family-sized pies, aren't they?
Well, yes, they are, but we do two family size, and this is our smaller of the two. And they're the ones that are most popular, and they're the ones that we carry all range of flavours, and we have them in our chiller, and we also have them frozen, Jude.
Beautiful.
To take home.
You really should be keeping a couple of these in your freezer because they're great instead of takeout food. Beautiful butter, all good ingredients. We move on to the vegetarian here.
Yep, just a few little veggies. This is a leek potato and chickpea loaf. It's gluten-free.
Oh, yum.
And this is just a wee cream spinach zucchini tart.
Beautiful.
Resting on a bacon and egg pie. This is our traditional bacon egg pie we've been making since day one, and it's never ever waned in popularity.
Or in size. Look at that chunk. Am I allowed to pick that up?
Yes, you pick that up.
Okay, because one of the crew will probably wolf this after. Check that out in my hand. It's mammoth. It spills out over my hand. It's just huge. Sorry if I've offended anybody by touching that.
I'm sure someone will still eat it out the back.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
This is gorgeous.
That's the wee chicken and almond, what we call almond pyramid. Always popular, just a lovely size with a salad. Yeah.
What's this yummy under here?
That's a chicken and satay
phyllo.
Phyllo. And we make our own satay sauce, which we make a beautiful satay sauce.
And we've got some beautiful little mini quiches here.
Yes, yep, that's a bacon one, that's a quiche one. And you know what that is.
Oh, the lentil pie, mother of all mothers.
Yeah.
If you haven't had one, get in and have one.
Yeah,
they are heaven.
It's a beautiful lentil pie. And our cauliflower cheese cake, which is gluten-free.
And I like the tray of mixed savouries this week.
Mixed savouries today, yes.
Beautiful idea. And look at all these delicious little sweeties. Perfect sizing here, whether you want a substantial piece here, like the slice of cake, or if you're actually wanting just something really tiny. It's all at Bun Runners Cafe and Catering, corner of Fitzgerald Ave and Chewham Street.
Now, here we are down at Flags Tyres. Hi, Dougal, how are you?
Very well today, thank you.
Good, good, good. So, what are we talking about today?
Today I want to talk about 4x4 tyres and how complicated they can be to pick out the correct ones. So I really need to talk to you as the owner of the car and say, where are you going? What are you doing? and what are your expectations? Because the person who's buying some, say, some really heavy-duty off-road, they're really getting serious and going in the mud. You know, this is a perfect example of that type of tyre.
Yeah, I mean the tread on that.
I mean that's self-cleaning. It does a great job. He's a different type of person to the person who wants that all-terrain. So they might be just saying on the road, maybe go down a shingle track every now and again.
Head to the batch, all those sorts,
that type of thing.
things.
And they want, you know, say better mileage could be the big kicker. They want better mileage from their tyres. So everybody has a slightly different thing. And if I just went like a bull at a gate and just put anything on, they may be disappointed. I have to. So the more information I can.
The tyres are such a crucial part to your vehicle, aren't they?
That's exactly right. So what we've got here is every single tyre you see here, there's only one of, all the way down, I've got a set of 4 in stock. So I carry a huge range of tyres in stock.
That is one of the things that sets you guys apart, because someone
Exactly
can come
right.
in, urgently need some tyres because they're heading away, and you'll be able to have them
We've pretty
stock
much,
and fit
yeah,
them
yeah.
in there.
It would be unless you've got a really, really exotic tyre size, you know, for whatever reason, we will probably have the tyres in stock. We're more likely to have it than probably anyone else in Christchurch, because I'm carrying all sorts of stuff. And if it's a slow-moving tyre size for me, I'll still carry 2. So I'll still carry, you know, if it's not, even if I haven't sold any for a while, I might carry 2 just for that emergency. That person, you blow out a tyre, you know, give me a call. We're open.
You are the thoughtful tyre guy, aren't you?
We do try. We do try. There's all sorts of different things. Like here's another example of a tyre. That's just a straight out road going tyre that goes onto a RAV4, that type of thing. Now, you know, the person who owns that type of car, really, okay, it is a 4x4 vehicle or an RV style vehicle, but they may not ever go off the road. You know,
No,
so they want smooth and quiet, want good mileage out of the tyre.
Even though our Christchurch roads are obviously slightly challenging, aren't
I
they?
I am here in Woolston, and just down the road from me is the poor suffering people of Sumner, and they've got their causeway back, which is great.
I know,
but,
it's lovely there, isn't it now?
So it's nice and smooth, but for the rest of it, and a lot of the people out there, they've been pretty smart, and they've gone out and bought a light 4x4 type car, and we've got the tyres to suit those vehicles.
Perfect. Now again, what locations can we come and see you at?
We are at 49 Garlands Road here in Woolston, and I've also got the shop over in Wigram run by Ted at 104 Hayden Road in Wigram.
Awesome, thank you so much. Flags Tyres at 2 handy locations, Garlands Road in Woolston and Haytons Road in Sockburn. Hi Millie, how are you today?
Great, thank you, Andrea.
Now it's lovely to have you in because you always bring the most beautiful flowers in, don't you?
Yeah, lovely, isn't it?
I know, and some gorgeous,
nice.
gorgeous colours.
I
Loving
know. Look,
all
I
that.
bought these.
Yes.
These are actually have been on the counter here at CTV, but I just bought them into the studio because they're really, really fashionable at the moment. These types of colours, types of flowers.
Yes, and that's the thing. And I've learned what a Sweet William looks like.
There you
I
go.
know. so pretty.
The Sweet William. Look, there's little tulips in there. These are gorgeous, gorgeous little zinnias in here, which are just the most beautiful colour, and they're really antique-y sort of shades. And that really antique vintage sort of look is very, very popular, very strong for weddings at the moment.
Yes,
so
well, you are the expert on all that, aren't you?
Oh, there you go.
Now, if people are thinking about planning a wedding, what should they do this weekend?
Well, this weekend you should definitely come to the bridal show, which is going to be at Addington on Sunday, starting at 9:30 in the morning. It runs all day. It is the biggest bridal show in Christchurch. If you're getting married in the near future, you definitely have to come along to it. It's a great chance to get along there and just meet everybody, see what they're about, just as that initial sort of touch base with everyone.
Wonderful, because again, this is the big the show of the year, really, isn't it?
It is.
Everyone comes along. You obviously, will you be?
Yes,
there?
we've got a stand there, so we're on the second floor. So there's 2 floors, and then there's a during the day there's bridal shows and fashion parades and things during the day as well on the 3rd floor. So it really is.
It sounds like heaps of fun.
Yeah, it's heaps of fun, and there's lots of prizes and things as well to give away, and yeah, it's really worth your while coming to have a look.
So grab some girlfriends and obviously
Absolutely,
and head on down.
yeah. I don't know if you torture the groom and bring them, but some girls do.
Some do. And again, so if people are thinking about their flowers and things, what can you do for them?
Look, I can do everything. So I think one of the things that I often stress about the service that I provide is that I don't just do the buttonholes and the corsages and the bouquets and you need to come to my shop and pick them up. I can deliver all of those for you on the day. I can go to the venue and set everything up for you, so I can set up the church, the garden, wherever you're getting married. I can then transfer things to the reception venue. I can do all your table centerpieces, all of that sort of thing. So it makes it easier sometimes to deal with one person that's across the board.
Most definitely, because that's the thing with a wedding, you've got so much to organise. If you can get someone doing almost everything.
Yeah, all of that sort of, and it's the theming of everything, I think, too. Then
ties everything in.
Yeah, you're getting that theme all the way through, and I think that's important to a lot of brides.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
And so do you come out to people to consult, or do people come to you?
It is generally easier for people to come to me, so you need to give me a call. Come along this Sunday, definitely, from 9:30 at Addington. And then once you've touched base with me there, then give me a call and come to my studio in the Oldhurst and have a private consultation. We can go from there.
Perfect. Easy. And that's the thing, you've got a lovely place to go to, and you've got all your photos and everything.
Right. That's right.
And that is Millie Flora. Give her a call on 342 6142 and definitely go and see her on the Sunday at the Bridal Show.
I've got a fishy tale for you today, and it's from Ali's Pet Centre out at Kaiapoi here. Willie, great to be back out here with you.
Welcome back, Jude.
Thank you. Now, the fishy tale, of course, is all about how easy it is to get into fish.
Piece of cake these days. You don't need to go big anymore, you can just go small, very small. The filters in there, you have all the connections here, you even have a little light, put a little heater in there, and the job is all done for you, and you can start then to put in your beautiful choices of little fish.
I love this setup and the size of it. I mean, that's ideal for an office, breakfast bar, wherever you want, if the kids are hounding for pets.
Correct.
Good way to start.
Correct, yep.
What kind of fish would be ideal in something like that?
These ones here are absolutely stunning. You have the little Siamese fighters. They are solitary fish.
Beautiful.
And you need all these wee different colours that can go with them, make a stunning display for you.
Now, they're gorgeous. I'm loving this jellyfish as well. And, of course, they're incubated and born here.
They are.
It's amazing, isn't it? Andrew will have you on. They're artificial, but look incredibly stunning.
They do.
And they come in packs of 3.
They come, and we sell them individually.
Oh,
we do get a lot of fun out of them, and they come in a variety of colours. The movement of the water actually makes them move.
Well, they had me going.
They never leave the earth either, do they?
No, absolutely. I always thought that the Siamese fighters actually had to be on their own.
They do. They don't like the company of the male territory, so they're very territorial, but the colours are stunning these days. In North Canterbury, there's actually a club available now where they breed them.
Beautiful. You've got a fabulous selection here as well.
Thank you.
Let's go down and see what the doggy section's up to, shall we?
Okay.
Great selection of new dog beds here as well, Willie. Tell me about these ones here.
These are nice and snuggy, reasonably priced, and very, very practical. You've got the day ones, you've got the winter ones for outside, waterproof ones.
Oh, great.
Beautiful new ranges just coming through, gorgeous colours, snuggy fabrics.
And you've even got the waterproof bed protectors here as well.
Yes, we do. You just unzip them, put them in the washing machine and wash them.
Great idea. What a gorgeous selection. Gosh, I could just about jump into some of these myself.
Correct.
And of course, you've got the 30% off as well on the dog coats.
Absolutely.
Let's go and check those out.
Lasts.
30% off while this lasts, Willie, as well.
Absolutely. We'll do last year's stock, out they go, so we can make room for the new stock. And the variations are right from the little wee tiny tots, little chihuahuas, right up to the Hunterway collies.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
the sizing that you go through.
And of course we've got selected, you know, they are a short range because there's only a wee few left in certain sizes.
Okay, so for dog harnesses as well, don't forget, great safety for them in the car and whilst you're walking with them as well. Come on out to Ali's Pet Centre here at Kaiapoi. 6 days a week, Willie?
Yes, we do.
6
Sunday
days a
we
week.
walk the dog.
Beautiful. Love your work. Al's Pet Centre, 124 William Street, out at Kaiapoi, 327 9924. Dave from Clearwater joins us now. How are you?
Good, excellent, really good.
Fantastic. Now, we've gone into autumn.
Yes, we are. It's coming really quick. It's sneaking up on us.
What's happening now?
Well, basically, we are very, very busy, and we always have. We've got about 20-odd painters and plasterers, plus a couple of builders, so we've got a lot of work on. We've got enough work at the moment, Jude, to get right through to basically June, July into August. So what I'm here today to say is if you want to get your EQC repairs done and you want us to do it, you need to get a hold of us now so we can start getting the paperwork ready for the August, September, October.
Okay.
Even September, October, November area.
All right, okay.
So you need to be proactive and get a hold of us.
Okay, beautiful.
So that's basically what I'm going to say today. And the other thing is, a lot of people have been paid out cash. They're giving out this under the $15,000 cash is coming out. You need to get the jobs priced before you go ahead and get something done, because we're finding more and more of the jobs are going over the 15,000. We have to go back and get more money. So we can do that for you.
Okay, so I was just going to say, so let's take that back a step. You will, if the a homeowner contacts you, you will then go in, a new scope of works is done.
We go in and reprice the work, and we do some paperwork, and we send it away to EQC and try and get more money.
So you're actually taking all the paperwork away
Trying
from
to
the
do,
homeowner,
yes,
aren't
yeah.
you?
You're taking that paperwork and putting it through, because we can get it through a lot easier, because it's quite a Mickey Mouse. They change the rules,
sure,
and it's really, really hard. It's frustrating for everybody, and it's more frustrating for the homeowner. So we hopefully know the rules, and we're getting away with getting them through as quick as we can.
Are you still seeing just as many homes that need to be done? Have we got any stats on figures here on how many homes?
Well, I think last stats I heard was 25,000 houses under the 100,000 to do. So that would be coming down.
Wow.
So there's still a lot to do.
Huge amount.
So yeah, you need to give us a call.
Okay.
Now the next thing is the next show. I'm going to introduce two key personnel in my staff. We've got two ladies on staff. One of my painters, Erin, has come on board, and she is going to be project administrating. So she's helping me in the office work out where everybody is and catching up with customers.
Yes.
And we've also got Bernie is going to come in, and I'll introduce you to her. She is going to be working with sales and looking after advertising and catching up with homeowners and doing quotes and all that type of thing. So the office is really buzzing at the moment. It's really good.
It's nice to know that you're actually going to be the thorn between two roses.
Yeah, well, I need to strum up. They've kicked butt the last couple of weeks, I'll be honest. So
look, it's great to see. Obviously,
it's good, though.
It is great to see your business obviously growing as well.
Yeah, we're going good. It's really, really good.
Look, really going to look forward, as I know all the viewers out there as well.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Meeting your new and extended team, very professional.
Yeah, they are. They're good.
Fantastic. Okay,
Give us
so
a call,
for painting, renovating or decorating, there's only one telephone number to ring, and that would be Clearwater. Telephone number, make sure you write it down, only form of advertising, 0800 766 378. Thanks for that flash. Crazy Dave's is a one-stop shop down here, Blenheim Square on Blenheim Road. Crazy Dave, great to see you again.
G'day, how are you?
I'm awesome.
Good.
Tell me, season's changing.
Yep.
We've got different lots of vegetables and fruits coming through.
Yep.
What should we be looking for at this time of year?
Mandarins, persimmons, they're the key things at the moment. Mandarins, persimmons. Look at this, see, mandarins, $2.69 a kilo. That's
$2.69 a kg.
Yeah, it's just in the bagged ones. I have larger ones, $3.99.
But these are great. These are great as a snack on the run, kids' lunch boxes.
Yeah, it is great.
Once again, beautiful for kids' lunch boxes.
$2.69. You won't get cheaper, I'm telling you.
$2.69 for jazz.
Yeah, it is. Persimmons, $3.95. That's good buying. They're large persimmons.
I actually tried one of these last week. Dave gave me one.
Yeah,
really interesting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. No.
And check this out, 89 cents.
89 cents broccoli, unbelievable. Look at that. 89 cents, my friend, isn't it?
Yes.
So he always sniffs around when there's cheap broccoli.
Yeah, good boy.
Yeah, he always comes and sees me, don't you? Yeah, how are you? Say hello to the TV.
Can you say hello? Say hello. Hello. Good boy. Braeburn apples, $2.89.
Yeah, $2.89. But that broccoli, I was $1.99 this morning, and now 89 cents. 89.
Limes. Is it a time to be looking for citrus?
Yeah, limes are coming in, and yeah, I've got next line is even cheaper again. So yeah, citrus, oranges in that another month or so. So yeah, so.
And of course, don't forget tamarillos in here as well.
Yep.
What have we got in the way of vegetables? What's swedes?
Yeah.
I can't live winter without swedes.
Oh yeah, Southland swedes. Got to have Southland swedes. Very important to be Southland. Once you get a frost on them, I tell you something.
Yes.
Courgettes are very expensive because we're on Australian now. I think that's the last in New Zealand. Then when we're in Australia, chocos can be used for the similar sort of thing. Chocos are good value, $1.89 each. $1.89. They are used very similar to the courgettes.
Are they?
Yeah. No.
Well, that's interesting. Thanks for that. So a really good substitute there as well.
It is.
You've got a fantastic selection, of course, of mushrooms and beans here as well.
It is. Yep.
Absolutely beautiful.
Everything's starting to lift now. Your peppers, your beans are coming in from Australia, courgettes from Australia. So it's all lifting in price. You know.
Okay, beautiful.
It's
and
just
of course,
the time of the year.
The yams, love the yams as well.
Yeah.
I must admit, I do love the winter foods. I really do. I think they're gorgeous.
Now look at this good customer down there. Look at that.
Check this out.
He's into the broccoli.
Is that a tray full of broccoli or what?
Collies, 195.
Collies 195. Look at this, good boy. Woohoo!
Cheap.
Cheap, get in there.
Yeah, don't hold back. Yes, I know.
Crazy Dave's, it's got to be good when they're filling the trolley
That's
up
right.
like this.
Crazy Dave.
Crazy Dave, he is the man.
Thank you, my good friend.
Crazy price.
Yeah, crazy prices.
Crazy Dave's, the fruit and veggie specialist. You'll find them at 227 Blenheim Road at Blenheim Square. Phone 343 6234. Better still go on in. Good quality at a fair price. And I'm back with our handsome butcher again, Glenn from Fresh Meats Barrington. How are you, buddy?
Much. Very good. You're not looking too bad yourself.
Why, thanks, Glenn.
Yeah, so Fresh Meats, we've got a good selection of beef cuts here today, or this week, so on special too, a lot of them, so stock up folks, and some nice stewing meats and casserole meats, etc.
Goodness.
Yeah, and we'll start over here with the diced steak, just $12.95 a kilo, and if you like it with a bit of kidney, we've got it steak and kidney there at the same price.
Fabulous. Makes
So
some nice
it makes it,
pies.
and the sort of thing that you can cook a reasonable amount and then reheat it a little bit later, you know, have it quick meal for lunch or something like that. And the Old English beef sausages.
And they're gluten-free, Glenn.
Gluten-free, and they've got a nice herby flavour, these ones, so $8.99 on those, so it's a good saving there.
Great price.
The gravy beef's $9.95 a kilo, and the same price on the shin beef, boneless shin beef, I must say. We've got some there with the bone as well if you want to make soup.
Gorgeous.
But $9.95 on those. We've got a good deal going on the frozen sides of lamb. You're saving $10 each on those. So out they go at $69.50. So you get a leg, a loin, a forequarter and the flap.
Now, if that's too much for somebody, they can actually share it with a neighbour or family member,
Well, they could, but
can't
we
they?
can cut the leg in half, or we can cut the loin into 2 roasts or into chops, same with the forequarter. Cut that into chops too, so pretty versatile, and quite a few meals there.
Fabulous.
The rump steaks on special as well at $13.95 a kilo. We do have the back cut rump, that's $14.95. So the back cut rump, that's the one the butcher takes home. So it's the best cut. So a little bit of inside information there.
Thank you very much.
The tender beef bowler roast, that's probably my favourite roast. $11.95 a kilo on that one, so it's all meat.
Do you oven roast that or do you pot roast it?
You can do either.
I pot roast that one too.
We used it for the when we were catering one time. We actually cooked them overnight in the slow roaster.
Fabulous idea.
Yeah, got about 15 hours cooking, and it was just
doesn't
that's
it?
right, nice and tender. Yeah, and the tripe, good supply on the beef tripe there at $9.95 a kilo. So a few people been asking for that. The shin beef on the bone that we talked about, that's just $7.95 a kilo.
Great price.
And we've got a good special on lean tender fillet steak. So you can't go wrong with a fillet steak. And sliced up at that price as well, $36.50 in the piece or sliced.
Fresh Meats Barrington, only one great location, Barrington Shopping Centre, phone 332 8450. Thank you so much for watching us today on Let's Go Shopping. Be safe and be happy.